Welcome to EpicTV Weekly. Here's what we got for you this week. Are you jonesing for a delicious Kendal mint cake? Speaking of Jones, snowboarder Jeremy Jones gets all epic with us. Tempting Fear tempts the judges at the Adventure Film Festival. 10 questions in 10 minutes for mountain biker Matt Hunter. And surfer John John Florence may be a long shot, but hey, that's good enough for us. Jeremy Jones' latest film, Further, premiered in London, and our very own Jools Bee cornered him at the Freeze Festival and squeezed the epic out of him.
Have you got any tricks, or what's your most epic one, if you do any?
I am a partial to an old-fashioned method.
Yeah! What's your most epic slam?
Tomahawking at the bottom of the line. It always hurts falling in the flats more than the steeps.
What is your most epic line? Do you have one? God, you've had so many.
My next line, I'm about the future, not the past.
Okay, what about your most epic chat-up line?
What the hell does that mean? I've been married for 10 years, so...
How did you get your wife? What did you say to her?
God, it took a long time, so it took more than just one sentence, I can say, yeah.
Good girl. When you took part in the Freeskier World Tour, who is the most epic party animal on it? I think I've got an idea.
Well, there's, Chamonix represents well at the party side of the Freeskier World Tour. On and off the hill, but especially off the hill at the bar.
It's not just a festival, it's the Kendal Mountain Festival.
3, 2, 1.
And the 3-day extravaganza kicks off on November 15th in the Lake District, where over 50 films will be screened. But this event is way more than just sitting around in the dark with a bunch of strangers. There's also art and photography events, loads of competitions, sports events, and a big old 30th birthday bash for the holy grail of mountain riding, the prestigious Boardman-Tasker Literary Award. Freeskier Andreas Fransson and filmmaker Bjarne Salén just returned from Patagonia to find the Best Action Film Award in their mailbox. We trotted them out on a rainy afternoon in Chamonix to find out just how waterproof that sucker is. So you guys have a new film coming out called Tempting Fear that you worked together with Mike Douglas on. It's been accepted into the Banff Film Festival. It won the Best Action Film at the Adventure Film Festival in Boulder. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me more about that.
It's a very deep movie about thoughts about the mountains and things that's been happening for Andreas the last year. And it's different. It's more about the story than heli skiing on powder fields. You know, we've seen that for many years, and it's about in Andreas' mind, pretty much. We won this festival in Boulder because they're the best action film, so it's Andreas and Tom Cruise, you know. So, I'm gonna get him here, and we're gonna do some action stuff. Yeah. So it's a very interesting movie, I think, and I found it maybe a bit dark, but it's been dark times in the mountains as well. And
because that's a period right after Andreas had his really bad accident.
I was in the hospital for a long time, and it took a long time to come back. And I also, which was even worse, I had some of my best friends dying, which was much harder for me as well, psychologically, and it put me into just seeing the mountains in a darker way, I think, for this period. So, but it's still like one chapter of my life, and it's beautiful like that.
EpicTV's mountain bike editor Dan Milner hits Matt Hunter with 10 questions in 10 minutes. And if you know Milner, you know this ain't gonna be your bog standard interview.
Question number 4 is, have you ever been headbutted by a stag? Hey mate, do you know where Fort William is? Yeah, sorry to disturb your dinner. Whoa! Jesus. That's a 1,400 quid bit of damage. Straight in my lens, scratched the front of it. That's it, 30 years of vegetarian, just came to a finish.
That is absolutely insane, man. My only thought is it's a pity you didn't get like a real nice big scar, because that would make quite the story.
Chicks dig scars.
Yeah.
That was in Scotland, and like that's as rowdy as the wildlife get in Scotland. So, but you must have had some crazy encounters in the backcountry in Canada there.
Ran into a cougar the other day on the run-in for Road Gap. Cougar was running up the trail towards me, and we both realized what was happening at the same time and slammed on the brakes.
Yeah, not like Californian cougars.
No, like 4 legs kind, 4 legs.
Yeah, four legs. I've seen some on 4 legs as well. Got the bottle going, you'll do.
As the ASP World Surfing Tour pulls into Santa Cruz, rookie John John Florence still has a shot at the title. EpicTV surf editor Dave Mailman interviewed the young Charger to find out what he's all about.
Yeah, my top 2 highlights are probably the final in Rio I had, and just winning that against Parka, and I don't know, I just got really lucky in that final, getting a really high score right off the beginning and then kind of backing it up real quick. And I just remember being super nervous the whole time because I sat there for 25 minutes trying not to let him get a good wave. Surfing's at a really cool point right now, and you can pretty much get as creative as you want in the air, and then you can do the same thing. You can go off and be a big wave surfer, you can be a free surfer, you can be a contest surfer, and you can really do anything you want and kind of just really work at that one thing. And so there's guys that Matt Miola, he's doing crazy flips and stuff, and really taking the whole air game to another level. And like Albie Layer, those are my 2 good friends, and stuff those guys are doing just so crazy, and it really inspires me to try new things. For tricks and airs and stuff, I think it's really it's kind of going with a big combination of everything, different grabs with different flips and more rotations and cleaner landings, bigger sections, and it's really just kind of everything mixing together. Guys are really going for just kind of new things in a way, just kind of twisting the way guys have never twisted before on a surfboard.
Right, so that's it for us this week. Hey, did you guys know we've got an iPad app? Well, we do, and if you want to watch hundreds of premium full-length adventure films, even when you're offline, just go out and buy an iPad, go to the iTunes store, and search for EpicTV. Until next week, charge hard and take chances.